So the Ultimate Wellness Group has done a video on meal planning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a video of what I'm eating for a whole week. Now I eat one meal every other day, so it's just going to be about 3 or 4 meals for this week. Today is January 25th. There's my bean soup. And then I have over here some fried eggs with bell peppers, red, green, and yellow, with some onions and some garlic. And then I have my avocados and tomatoes. Here's my homemade vinaigrette, balsamic vinaigrette. And so I'm just kind of showing you how I plan my meals. I don't have to use anybody else's standards. I'm thinking about what type of activity I have going on this week, how much of my brain am I going to use this week, and I have to make sure that I know what's in these foods so that I can get the proper nutrition, the proper vitamins, the proper phytonutrients, and all of my major things that we get from food: carbohydrate, amino acids, and of course sugar. I'm sorry, carbohydrates is sugar, carbohydrates, amino acids from the protein, and my fats. Okay? So see if you can figure out what I'm getting from avocado, the different color tomatoes, my bean soup, my vinaigrette dressing, my eggs, and the other things that I said is in this. All right? So I got all the meals that I'm going to eat this week, and you all have to let me know what vitamins, nutrients am I getting from this food, and this kind of will start to open your mind on how you can produce your own meals based on what you need and what you enjoy, and then preparing them in the best manner for your health. Peace. The Ultimate Wellness Group, day 2 of meal preparation. So you see what I have up here. Got the good old bean soup right there. Got some oven roasted broccoli and cauliflower. This is chopped up vegetarian sausage, field roast brand. The only one that I know of has no soy and no other bad things in it. And then I got smaller pieces of broccoli and cauliflower that I'm going to put on my tortillas. So yes, I'm trying to show how, and even include our Mexican brothers, our Hispanic, Latino, Latina. I don't want to offend anybody by saying the wrong terms, but I'm trying to include everybody and deal, as I continue to do these meal plans, to show how a lot of different cultures can just come up with innovative ways. We don't have to let anybody dictate to us. If we know what things are in our foods and we know the good foods, then we can come up with innovative ways. I'm going to put some vegetarian sausage. Matter of fact, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to eat this until after my bean soup, but I'm going to take a little bit of this vegetarian sausage, which is not meat, because meat is bad for you no matter what type of meat you are. There are good meats when you're trying to go in the direction of being a vegetarian. But what I decided to do today was put a little vegetarian sausage in there, little small pieces of broccoli and cauliflower in there, and have me a taco, because I like tacos, right? But there are innovative ways that we can figure out how to do things that taste good and are good for us, and not necessarily have to follow in line with the corporate people that try to tell us that there are certain things that we have to eat and certain things that should be on our plate. We can make that determination. We can do what's best for us. So that's just day 2. And I would like for you all to look at this food and let me know what nutrients do you think I'll be getting from this food, because that's the whole point of this whole campaign that I'm doing as far as meal preparation, is so that you can be confident that when you make your meals that you are getting everything you need, and you need no supplementation, no herbs, don't need to go to a doctor, don't need to go to any place and find any other so-called super this and super that. This is the super food right here. The food that you make, that you trust, that you know is the best. Peace. The Ultimate Wellness Group follow-up to meal planning. So here is my last meal for this week. I got some corn tortillas, organic corn tortillas with some cheese, some raw cheese, meaning it hasn't been homogenized. I got some bean soup, the great bean soup. I have some grilled onions, bell peppers, red, green, and yellow, you see them. and then leftovers from the other day, my cauliflower and my broccoli. Now, I want to just say this to our indigenous people that are here in so-called Mexico and in all of the South Americas, or people that consider themselves Latinos or Latinas. Again, I apologize if I'm using the wrong terminology, but I'm trying not to offend and just trying to include everybody now. There are things that we can do to try to keep some of our culture, but make it a little more healthy, right? So today, what I'm going to do with these tortillas is I'm going to use my navy beans and put them on here, because the navy bean is much more healthy than the typical beans that we see in Mexican restaurants and South American restaurants. They usually use those brown beans, and they're made with a lot of lard or other grease and things, and they're cooked very soft where they're mushy and things like that. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these beans, I'm going to put them on my taco because they're going to be better quality than those beans, like I'm telling you. And then you can do things that are more healthy than beans with a lot of grease. And then instead of meat and other things, you can put vegetables and things like that on your tacos. Okay, so just a thought. Again, all of this week, all of these videos of meal planning were for to help you get ideas, but also to open your mind to know that you can do things the way you want to do it. Formulate your meal so that you're getting your good health. So this is the last day. I would like for you all to try to tell me what kind of nutrients you think I'm getting from here. And last thing I just want to show you real quick is I had my smoothie a little earlier today too. So this is a smoothie. Blackberries, raw milk, bananas, and honey. So this is frozen. So you see I make ice cream with it. I drank it earlier, and now it's going to be ice cream in whenever the next time I eat. All right? So just a couple of ideas. Hope you all have enjoyed these meal plans, and hopefully it opens your mind. So the Ultimate Wellness Group, trying to help everybody get healthy. All right? Talk to y'all later. Peace. The Ultimate Wellness Group. These are the ingredients of the balsamic vinaigrette, but you'll have to bring me to the city in order to get the specifics. But that's some good stuff right there. It tastes good when we're done too. The Ultimate Wellness Group coming to you today with a little something to inspire you. So as you look at these products, I just wanted to make a couple statements for us to take in consideration. Number one, we all know we should be doing some more exercise. So get yourself a plan that you can stick with, that you can do now, 10 years from now, 30, 40, 50 years from now. Work on that and make it a routine. Do some of that outside so you can get some of that good oxygen that God put out there for you. If you use toothpaste that has fluoride in it, it'd be a good idea to change to something more plant-based, because fluoride is very dangerous for the human body. And once you do something good, like putting something on your skin, it would be better to use pure products. Look at some of these. Aloe vera natural oil, Jamaica black castor oil, and that right there is just plain old shea butter. So these are things that you can put on your body that don't have all the chemicals in it. I've done some programs that tells you about some of those chemicals. The Ultimate Wellness Group on Facebook, the Ultimate Wellness Group on YouTube. Another thing that we need to do is stop making good food and then putting it in a microwave. When you put good food in the microwave, it kills all the good things in it. Okay? And when it comes to your water, find the best source of water that you can. Don't worry about the fact that it's in plastic and there's dioxins and other things that come out of the plastic into the water. Still do the best you can. The best way is to have good spring water in glass, but until we get there, drink the best you can and then fast or eat other good foods that will help take care of those negative things. We all need to be making better choices, eat less junk food. There's some good honey. You know, if your honey doesn't look like that, honey doesn't run, honey is not clear. So make sure you're buying the right honey. If you do the right type of oils, which I've discussed in my programs, you got to always make sure they're in dark bottles, dark green, dark brown bottles, and keep them in dark places. These are things that you can do about your health every day. Okay? Concentrate on the things that you can do. Don't concentrate on the things that you can't do, like the chemtrails and the poisons, and the things that you don't have the ability to do anything better with. All right, detangle your negative thoughts. What do I mean by detangle? It's not good enough just to say I have negative thoughts, I'm going to switch them over to positive thoughts. That's good, but you have to try to figure out, why do you think negatively? What are the negative thoughts based in? And start detangling them so you understand why you're going to the positive thoughts. And last but not least, understand that these little things that I'm talking about, the little changes that we're talking about here, little changes make big differences. Keep working hard in your health. And I pray that you continue to come back to the Ultimate Wellness Group on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram to get news that you can use. Peace.